seemed to have more faith in me than I had in myself. He kept cheering me on. He wrote my letters of recommendation.
At the time, were you grateful for Dr. Bench's encouragement?
Yeah. He said he recognized talent, that he championed it. I was flattered.
Kiki, would you please tell the court when your opinion of your so-called mentor changed?
Right after my boyfriend Dylan and I broke up, he became more personal, more touchy-feely. He was around more. He started seeking me out at the hospital. And then one day I was at the Floating Rib studying, and he came in and he sat with me. He insisted on buying me dinner, and he offered to help me prepare for my organic chemistry exam.
That sounds harmless. Something a mentor might do?
That's what I thought. And then one night, I went to his office to try to find an organic chemistry textbook that he just happened to have checked out of the medical library. We talked, and then out of nowhere, he gave me a first American edition Grey's Anatomy.
Is that a rare book?
Yes, rare and expensive. I didn't want to accept it, but he insisted. The alarm bells were going off, but I didn't want to offend him, so I second-guessed myself. Then a few days later, he called me into his office again to tell me that he had nominated me for the special shadow program at GH.
That sounds thrilling. Were you thrilled?
Yeah, and surprised. I thought maybe I had been wrong about him the whole time. I was about to apologize to him for thinking the worst when...
When what?
When he put his hands on my shoulders and began to give me a massage.
Would you please tell the court what happened next?
When he put his hands on me, I froze. I couldn't believe it was happening. Then he moved his hands to my neck and he told me that I was too tense, all while talking about this great opportunity I had in front of me, that I could be one of the few who made it, that he would see to it.
And what did you say?
I told him to stop.
Did he?
Yeah. He told me that I misunderstood, that he thought that we were on the same page. And again, I second-guessed myself. I thought maybe I misunderstood. I tried to change my shifts at the hospital, and I did not go to his office alone. But one day he caught up with me in the hall, and he asked me to come talk to him in his office. I didn't want to go, but he insisted.
And what transpired?
He told me that I'd been selected for the shadow program. That I got in because he pushed for me. And then he grabbed me and he kissed me. And that's when it all made sense to me, that this had all been a setup so that he could get me into bed. There were other students, there were more qualified students. But I got to skip the line because Dr. Bench wanted to have sex with me.
Did you say something to him?
I told him to leave me alone. And in no uncertain terms that I was not interested. And I gave him his book back.
And was that the end of it?
No. Dr. Bench was just getting started.